Well, what's going on, guys? This is Zinux here back with another video for you guys, and today we're going to be talking about what to do after 305 Lite. Now, before we get straight into the video, if you guys could drop a like down below and also subscribe for more Destiny 2 content, that'd be highly appreciated. But without further ado, let's get straight into this. Okay, so first things first, we're going to get a couple things out of the way. One thing is that this video is dedicated more to the PvE player than the PvP player, because PvP players can have stuff to do after you've reached 305, and that is grind PvP related content. So we will leave that aspect of it alone for right now, because I am a PvP player and I do enjoy still playing PvP after 305 Lite. The other thing that I want to talk about real quick is that we are going to have a level cap increase once the Prestige Raid mode comes out. That's what we all believe anyways, which that's when we'll get 350, most likely is when Prestige Raid is out. This is a temporary level cap that will be raised, but still, we're going to get into why this just doesn't feel good. Now, at 305 Lite, I reached this a couple days ago, and for the past couple days, I haven't felt the desire to play anything PvE related in Destiny, because there's not much I need to do on that character anymore. If I wanted to, I could grind the other characters and get them up to the same point I am right now, but as much as I do like grinding, I'm not really one for just remaking other characters and going the same route for grinding again. I just have my 2 right now, and I'm just slowly working up my Titan, who is not even level 20 yet. So the problem with 305 Lite is that there's not much endgame content to do. For the hardcore player, there's not much that we can do anymore, because Bungie pretty much eliminated all elitism. They wanted to make it fair for everybody, and that is a major problem, because people like us that grinded for this stuff and like to grind it in D1, we just, we felt better and we had something to grind for, and it was just more fun that way. Because then you have all these casual gamers that come in and can't put the time in, or don't want to put as much time in, but they want the same outcome for them as much as we have for the people that actually put the hours in, and that's not fair. I can understand people not having time to play the game and they can't level themselves up. I can understand that, so you can give them some sort of cheat to get a little bit higher, let them get where they need to be, hence why they had the stuff on the market to buy a level increase for your character, which I thought was kind of stupid. It wasn't really worth it, but for some people it might be, who wanted to get your character to almost max level right off the bat, so you don't have to grind too much after that. There's also the clan reward system, which is another kind of aspect of it, but I actually thought it was cool, but I can understand where people are coming from on this, is that you're just rewarding your clanmates rewards that they don't even have to work for. You're just giving them rewards from the raid and from trials and whatnot for them not even doing anything. And that's the whole point of that being dropping it at 10 Lite, which I think is a perfect idea, and I don't really have a big problem for the clan reward system. I think it's good like that because it gives people an incentive to keep playing and try out the raid and trials for themselves, because maybe they can't get a raid group together, maybe they're not that good at PvP. So it's cool that we can still reward them with a item from that playlist, but they don't have to actually work for it. That's why they drop it at 10 Lite. So once you are at 305 Lite, there's not much else you can really do. You can just grind exotics or grind PvP, because PvE, you can get powerful gear still if you still want it, but otherwise, if you are already 305 Lite and you have a couple backup armor pieces, weapons, and everything like that that could still keep you at 305, there's not much else that you can really do, and it's time to work on a new character. Now for me, I'll just keep going back every week and playing the raid and doing the nightfall and just PvP stuff every week, like trials and whatnot, so I don't mind that. But that's all the endgame content we have, really. Taking away the ability to actually grind out weapons that had different perks on them in D1, that was a big upset for me, and I still wish they didn't do that, because I'd like to grind weapons, and I always, felt excited to look at the roll that I got on my weapon and see if it was a god roll, and that doesn't matter this game. If you get a duplicate of a weapon that you already have, you just immediately dismantle it for some legendary shards that you don't even need. I'm already way past 300 shards. I was almost at 400 until I bought some of the stuff from Xur. It's like, I don't need it. And any duplicate of your weapon, you don't need. You can just transfer between characters anyway, so what's the point? Hopefully with the level cap going to 350 in the Prestige Raid mode, there will be coming change. I mean, we still have stuff to look forward to, which Tuesday we have the faction rally, which is going to be really sick to do. And then in the start of October, we are going to have Iron Banner, and apparently some other events going on, which is most likely a Halloween event, which will be pretty cool to do as well. Will those get stale right away? We don't know, but we will have to wait and see how they go. Now, the faction rally sounds really fun, and it's going to be really cool for PvP players, so I'm totally hyped for that. And Iron Banner, I'm really excited to see the new armor sets and just go get them and grind for them and see this light level difference again. So what do you do after 305 Lite? Well, if you're a PvP player, focus on the PvP playlist. If you're a PvE player, then just focus on maybe just getting the type of exotics you want and the raid. That's about all I can really get for you, because powerful gear, I mean, if you don't need extra of it, then there's no reason to grind it. But if you do need extra powerful gear, I'd still go after those quests every week. I still kind of do them anyways because they're not that hard. It gives you something to do every week for the weekly milestones, and just get a little bit extra gear in your pocket that might be good, who knows. This game has been too focused around public event grinding, so public events have gotten stale really fast. The public events themselves are really cool and really fun, but unfortunately everything revolved around doing them. So now they still got stale like they did in the first game. Public events in the first game were just not fun. In this game they were fun, but they became stale because they made us grind them too much. Now I can't really say they made us grind them, but everything that was like guaranteed better loot came from public events, the heroic ones anyways. So we're going to see how Bungie bounces back and how they keep, excelling with this game, because I really want to see how this game is going to go. Now, this is obviously way better than D1 ever was, in my opinion anyways, besides the weapon system where they don't have the certain perk drops. I think Destiny 2 is way better and way bigger step up from D1 than some people might think it is, but that's just my overall opinion. I can't wait to see what the DLC holds for us in the future and see how this game holds up. There's not much left to be desired. I really do enjoy PvP. I think it's way better, and it just feels better than the first game. You know what I mean? It's just like there's nothing missing. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's just me feeling that way. I know some people think they still are missing something. They don't know what it is, but it's just missing something good. I don't feel that way. I think PvP actually feels great. Trials could use a few tweaks, but we can talk about that in a different video. But yeah, otherwise, we're just going to have to wait, you guys. That's all I can really say right now, is just we're going to have to wait. And this is just a long video of me talking about, what the problem is with going after 305 Lite and what to do after it. And if you still don't really have an option of what you want to do after this video, then, let me know in the comment section down below what you think I could have said better, or, what kind of speculations do you have of the game and of the stuff for the future anyways, and then what kind of opinions you also have on the game right now. And we can talk about it there. I know this was kind of a rambling video, but I wanted to get it off my mind because it was kind of bothering me last night while I was trying to sleep. I just kept thinking about how, what's going to happen with this game. So thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like down below if you guys enjoyed. If you do enjoy the videos, then make sure to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. Now, with me being a YouTuber, I actually like to stream a lot too, so make sure to check me out on mixer.com/Zinux. I like to stream over there. It's really fun, good community, so if you want to stop by sometime, go right ahead. I'm going to do, trials help at some point on it when I get a little bit more of a following there, so if you guys want some help with trials, then just head over there and I can help you out. Thank you guys for watching, though. I'll see you all in the next video.